Transformers, more than meets the eye. Autobots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons.
Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this special figure showcase we're going to be looking at the Transformers Generations Thrilling 30 Deluxe Megatron. So what we're going to do with this video, we're going to have a detailed look at him in both of his modes, help you decide how you want to display him. We're going to have a look at one that's still packaged, and then we're also going to have a look at everything that comes inside the package, including this really fantastic comic book in honesty. And to be fair, even the instructions are nice and impressive. So let's get started. So as I've said, this is the Generations Thrilling 30 Megatron, and it was released to coincide, of course, with the 30th anniversary of the Transformers being released. Of course, there we see 2014. Now, this particular version of Megatron is where he is a stealth bomber rather than a gun. Again, by this time, most places, most countries rather, should we say, had, if not banned, or definitely weren't allowing transforming toys or kids' toys to be replica guns. So he is a stealth bomber now, and to be fair, that is a really good alt mode, and the colour scheme I think works really well. There's a bit of a description there of him, so if anybody who wants to read that, so they can pause the video right now and have a quick look. The cool thing about this is the wing tips there, which I'm going to show you in a second. They come off and you can piece them together to make a quite impressive gun. We've got the tech specs there as well on the back. Again, if anybody wants to pause that, they can right now. And then if we spin it round, there he is in robot mode. I am going to show you him, well, the loose one, shall I say, in a second in robot mode as well. Let's have a look. As I say, I know it sounds daft, the instructions, but I think the instructions are really good. If I hold that back far enough, you can make out there we've got some brilliant artwork. It's very similar, you know, right there to the actual comic strip as well. But the good thing about these instructions is that on the one side you've got the conversion changing to vehicle, and then I know it sounds really daft, but I think it's quite important. Then on the back you've got changing to robot, because sometimes, and especially with some of these newer figures, it can be just as tricky to transform them either way. Right, we're going to have a brief look at the comic. I'm going to be doing these comics in their own playlist soon on the channel, so you're going to be able to literally read them all, fingers crossed. But this is an IDW exclusive, and it falls basically, as it says here, it takes place prior to the events of Transformers Volume 3 Revenge of the Decepticons. So we've got the lovely, fantastic artwork there of the IDW comics, and this was just an absolutely fantastic bonus, to be honest. And in the UK we only had what was known as this was wave 1 of Megatron, Bumblebee, and I think it was might have been Optimus Prime or Trail Cutter. Anyway, there you go. Oh no, this was series 2, and it didn't have the comic at all. So none of these releases in the UK had the comic, and we only had the first 3. This was at the time when it was really difficult to get Generations figures, so I tended to get mine imported from America, and I don't regret doing it at all because these comics are fantastic. So here's the alternate mode, and it does look really good. It is quite sleek. I know there's a bit of light reflecting off it from the camera, but it's still, yeah, it looks really good. Oh, the landing gear is just folded down. Totally different to his gun, obviously, but still looks really good. The wingtips that I was on about, so the accessories that come with him are these. Now, obviously, if you haven't got the accessories and you're thinking of displaying him in this particular mode, he doesn't really look that great at all. Yeah, so these are quite important, as you can see. Right, what I'm going to do now, just to keep the length of the video down, I'm going to quickly transform him into robot and come straight back to you. Okay then, so we're back and I've got him in robot mode, and again, quick apologies for not doing the transformation process on camera. 2 reasons for that. Main one is to keep the length of the video down, and the second is because people actually say that they don't like me to spoil it, or, you know, spoil the surprise for them. So we're going to have a quick look at him in his robot mode. As you would expect, even though he's over 10 years old, he's quite a new toy, so we've got good articulation there in the shoulder, same as at the bicep or the elbow. The wrists do move, but that is mainly more for the transformation process. You've got got hip rotation, you haven't got waist rotation. This bit actually clips into there, and to be honest, he does again look and display really well. So what I want to do very quickly as well is I just want to clear up what I was saying about these in the UK. So in the UK, we only had Wave 1 that came over here. And Wave 1 was, of course, Trail Cutter, Orion Pax, Megatron and Bumblebee. And when these came out, we didn't have the comics with them at all. So none of them were released after that anyway. We didn't get any of the rest of the Generations line, but especially these first 4. I saw them in when Toys R Us was actually open. But then I saw online that they had comics, but ours never did. So there we go. But there is Megatron. Here are the 2 wing tips that we saw. You can see that you've got the clip there. That's where it clips and attaches when it's in the stealth mode. So it's important that that isn't broke. If we turn them upside down, they're pretty much identical, apart from this one has now got a tab you can fold out. There's a little dowel and a little tab there. You can see that this is just going to connect into there like so. And now we've got a pretty large and quite impressive weapon for him to hold. There we go. Let's have a quick look at that then. So there we go. And I'm sure that this moved. Yeah, it does. See, there you go. This slides in and out as well. So there we go. There is Thrilling 30 Megatron. And again, I've got a bit of a soft spot for these because these are some of the main reasons why I started collecting the Generations toy lines. I'd obviously collected Generation 1, had a few of the movie figures, of course, by now, with us being as late as we are. But yeah, these are the main ones that caused me, or led me down the path of the Generations line, shall we say. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed looking at him. I hope it brought back nice memories, and indeed, if it helped you with your decision on whether you wanted to get one for yourself, I hope it helped with that as well. So thanks for watching. Keep your likes, comments and all suggestions coming, please. They really do help me out. And of course, please do take care. Thanks for watching. Like and comment, and don't forget to subscribe.